Coffee with me and West. How's it going, y'all? Coffee with me and West. Coffee with me and West. Let everybody get up in here. Man, I ain't even been asleep before a couple hours. I've been up all night.
Said I got an opportunity to make the dream become a reality. Football players, how many football players? Got anybody like football in here? Raise your hand. Anybody like football? Emmitt Smith. I used to be a Cowboy fan before they did my boy Tom Landry wrong. I used to be a Cowboy fan. But watch this, there was a commercial. Emmitt Smith had won his first Super Bowl. He had this commercial when he was lifting weights. I don't know if you saw the commercial. He was lifting, and Emmitt said, you know what? I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. Yeah, you're doing the bench press. So he said, I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. So he throws for about 325, boom. And he rests for about 2 seconds. And he, boom, boom, boom. Did you see that? He had already won a Super Bowl. He said, I think I'm going to take a rest. And he rests for how long? 1 second. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I'm here to tell you today, if you got somebody came in my office the other day crying, I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already. A 15-year-old suspect was hiding. He was taken into custody without issue. Inside, a fake firearm was located. Meantime, Waukesha North students say they huddled together in dark classrooms as they waited for the lockdown. So if you want to make 6 figures, you can't just be talking about you want to make 6 figures. You hear what I'm saying to you tonight? If you do the 3 things I tell you to do tonight, I guarantee you, whatever it is you want to do in life, you'll be able to do. you will be able to accomplish whatever you want to academically, financially, relationally, whatever. So
you turn it down a little bit over there.
I'm going to tell you the story. I got to get out of here. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money. And so he went to this guru, right? He told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit, should have worn shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out to the water, it goes waist deep. So he's like, this guy crazy. Hey, dude, like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area. The area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he's crazy.
Right.
He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. Was right in his mouth. My man, like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for illustration. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody asked the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Lee, I'm looking for a different word, though. What's that word? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you're trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, someday you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat. But she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep, he said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. He said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Football players, how many football players? Got anybody like football in here? Raise your hand. Anybody like football? Emmitt Smith. I used to be a Cowboy fan.
Come on, people.
Before they did my boy Tom Landry wrong, I used to be a Cowboy fan. But watch this. There was a commercial. Emmitt Smith had won his first Super Bowl, and he had this commercial when he was lifting weights. I don't know if you saw the commercial when he was lifting, and Emmitt said, you know what? I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. Yeah, he's doing his bench press. So he said, I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. So he throws for about 325, boom, and he rests for about 2 seconds. And he, boom, boom, boom. Did you see that? He'd already won a Super Bowl. He said, I think I'm going to take a rest. And he rests for how long? 1 second. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I'm here to tell you today, if you got somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flip, you can be excited when we give away money. But listen to me, you will never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money, because I got it in here. So listen to me. Emmett Smith said this at the end of the commercial. Emmett Smith said, all men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. I'm going to say it again because you might have missed it. All men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA. And even when the professor says, I don't meet with you, my TA meet with you, you say, I don't want to talk to your TA. I don't pay the TA. I pay you to teach me. So you're going to have to find some time to meet me. If I got to meet you at the mall, if I got to meet you at your house, you are going to see me. Listen to me. All men are created equal. Some work hard in preseason. When I went to college, guys were way smarter than me. 4.0s, 3.0s. They went to the Ivy League high schools, came to Oakwood from these great high schools. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from. It's about heart. You come to a place where, being smart ain't enough. You got to have heart. That's number one. Watch number two. Number two, catch number two. I wrote it down. I want to make sure you got it. It says, watch this. We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're right while I'm saying it. I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. That's the number 2 thing. You got to catch that one. To be able to, listen to me, at any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attach to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. But when your favorite show comes on Monday, man, some of you focus until the phone ring. And you like, I gotta answer it. If I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying to you today that there's some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you will be successful. But your cell phone is more important to you than your success. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to hurt somebody. Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success. The time you could be using to be successful, you're using it on the cell. And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill. And somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could be. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you soft. Always want to give up. I'm dropping. Why are you dropping? I'm so grateful that the slaves didn't drop and quit. Say, I'm just going to stop. I'm a slave. I'm just going to be a slave. I'm going to quit. Listen to me. The slaves said, we will live because one day we will become. We will always be slaves. So today, although we're slaves, we're going to act like we're free. And one day, our children will be free. If the slaves would have just said, we quit, we give up, we would have died in the middle passage. But some slaves said, I don't care what we go through. We're going to survive this. 400 years of slavery. We're going to get through this. And you can't get through it. 1825. You can't get through a writing class, and you got tutor after tutor, resource after resource. The problem is, you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. Our people did not quit. Harriet Tubman not only made it, she went back and got some more. She said, you know what, I made it, but I'm going to walk all, listen to me, not ride the bus. I'm going to walk all the way back down to the South to get some more. And you quitting on 1825? Now watch this. You quit after you, listen to me, you get a sleeping bag and you wait for them. You wait for them.
We know health insurance choices can be confusing. That's why we're there for you, from confused to covered.
Wait for the first WRA instructor to come in, and you come out your sleeping bag. I need help. You quit after you do that. You quit after you had, listen to me, a WRA party. I'm having a party. Everybody come over. I got food, everything. And let them get over there. Let it be all the best writers. All right, I fooled y'all. I want to have a writing party. I'm serious. You quit and you ain't even tried yet. Last one. I'm sorry. Last one. Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. Listen to me, I'm telling you as I leave. I was homeless for 2.5 years. And the problem with most of you never felt no pain before. Y'all spoiled. Y'all spoiled. Some of y'all spoiled. It's bottom line. Your parents have done everything for you. You never had to do nothing for yourself. Just spoiled. We're going to keep it real tonight. Some of you are spoiled brats. Every time you ever got in trouble, somebody in your house got you out of it. Every time you've done something you're not supposed to do, people say, Eric, your mother's a tyrant. You're right. She kicked me out. You're right. She's mean, but she developed a man because she put me out there and said, you're going to have to grow up. And some of you have never learned to grow up. And so every time something get hard, you quit, you call mama. I dare you to take a little pain. I dare you. I dare you not to go home. Somebody said, I gotta go home, I feel bad. Go through it. You ain't gonna die. At the end of pain, it's success. You're not gonna die because you feel a little pain. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level, because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you'll keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman. So don't worry about a little pain. My greatest asset is I was homeless, so I can't feel a whole lot of pain. I've already been alone. There's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of hurt I can feel on a little paper, on a little text. So I leave you. Listen to me. We have gotten to a point where it's midterms and we're moving forward. The days of you getting money, I'm not saying we're quitting, but I'm saying the day has got to go from external to internal. You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more playing. If you have a 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying. Get off the phone. I'm sorry, I'm not available until the end of this year. No, I'm for real. You reached the right number, but you called me at the wrong time. Call me back January 1st. I'm about to get busy now. Huh? I want you to have a countdown of your own and say when the countdown is over, when the real, watch me, because when I was homeless, I knew something was wrong. I knew that wasn't the best of me. One day I said, will the real Eric Thomas please stand up? Will the real Eric Thomas please stand up? Stop being this high school dropout. Stop giving up. Stop sleeping on the street. Stop walking up and down Fecal Avenue like you ain't got nothing, and get your GED. Stop being afraid to take a test. Stop being afraid to go to college because your daddy didn't go and your mama didn't go. Stop being afraid and be the best Eric Thomas you can be. But listen to me, it's going to be hard. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, but I got it. And guess what? On a degree, they don't have dates. So if it took you 4 and it took me 12, it don't show up nowhere. But I'm exactly where I wanted to be because I realized I got to commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta do it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful.
Good morning. Little motivational speech.
The world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is you want. Thank you guys for your time.
Good morning, people. A little motivational speech this morning to get it, to get everybody going.
Big mattress savings in American Freight with savings up to 58% off MSRP.
We're trying to get this and get it right.
Price match guarantee. We will not be undersold.
Good day, MB.
$49 each piece.
I can send you a link real fast. Invite.
Bob Proctor is one of the guys. Anybody you're familiar with the book The Secret? He's one of the master teachers, and I had an opportunity for him to be my mentor, and it was funny. I'll never forget. We were talking, and he said to me, "Son, how much do you charge?" It's about a year ago. I said $10,000. I was excited. I come from poverty, Glenn. I come from a working class. I made $10,000. I can do 20 gigs a month. My mother never made $10,000 at one time. I'm excited. He said $10,000. I said, yeah. He said, what else do you do? I said, well, I've got the book, The Secret to Success. So you sell a book. I was asking to be mentored, not insulted. He said, oh, your little book, you still selling books? I said, still? I'm sorry, I'm from Detroit, high school dropout. Nobody on my block is an author. Nobody in my family is an author. When you say steal, help me out. What do you mean by steal? We made over $1 million the first year. What do you mean steal? He says, Eric, nobody really makes good money off of books, but chicken soup for the soul. He said, you give this away and you turn it into an ascension program. I said, a who? He said, an ascension program, kid. He said, listen to me, the little TGIM thing you're doing, that's for people who don't really want to learn it. There's a group out there, they want to learn how you get it from top to bottom. You need a program, university online. He said, $10,000, you're one of the best in the world, $10,000. He said, do me a favor, let's start at least at 20. I saw him 6 months later. He said, Eric, how's the 20 thing coming? I said, it's going great, sir. He said, what do you mean it's going great? I told him 20 and everybody's doing it. He said, then that's a problem. Lions are wired differently. I said, what do you mean it's a problem? You told me to say 20, and I said 20, now they give me 20. I guess it's a trick. He said, no, yes, it's a problem. Say a number that they're going to say no to, and then you can negotiate. So tell them 100. Let's see where it falls. So I bet you won't be anywhere close to 20. Sure, I'm telling you. He said, your problem is you think like a kid who grew up in Detroit. You think like a kid who came from poverty. You think like a kid whose mama had him at 17 years old. That's how you think. You're not wired to be who you've been called to be. What you need to think is not how you see the world, but what you need to see is how the world sees you. And the world doesn't see you as a 10,000 kid. The world sees you as much bigger. And when you can see yourself as the world sees you and not how you see yourself, that's when you're going to go to another level. Let me tell you something. You got it. When you walk out of here, the way you see yourself is the problem. It's always a result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort.
Yeah, people.
This is your
I'm playing this because I got
if
something to say after this
moderate to
finish
severe
right here.
rheumatoid arthritis, month after month, the clock.
You're not going to be the best. You're not going to catch the best if you're not intentional and deliberate. And there are those of you in your space, and whatever you're trying to do, you don't even represent the best in your space, and you're still not giving 120. You're trying to catch the guy. You're trying to catch the female. That's the best. And you're waking up and giving me 70%. You're giving me 80%. But yet you have these dreams that you're going to be the best. How? You're still watching TV. Somebody said, Eric, have you not seen in America? Have you not seen Scandal? You must watch Scandal. It's the best sitcom. Have you not seen Scandal? I said, it's a scandal. I'm not watching it. It's a scandal. I'm not watching it. Come on at 10 o'clock at night. I'm in the bed. I got to wake up and make my scandal become a reality. This is a scandal. I can't watch this. So I'll go home and say, Scandal was great. But I did Scandal on my time on my way to Australia. I didn't do Scandal when I'm trying to catch Jim Rohn. I didn't do Scandal when I'm trying to learn from John Maxwell or from my friend Les Brown. I'm not watching Scandal. So you got to do me a huge favor. And I'm asking you a favor. When you leave today, I want you to look at some things that you're doing. The 30% now, or the 20%, or the 10%. And I'm gonna need you to let it go. Just, bro, I've seen a lot, and I just was like, yo, I don't want that no more. And so what are the things that stop men from being successful? And I saw it. Females was one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it just seemed like, and still undefeated heavyweight champion of the world. I'm just like, yo, it just seemed like, bro, my father had multiple kids by multiple women. You know, I got a sister I found out, you know, when I was older that I had that's only a few months younger than me. You know what I'm saying? She might be 9 months. Like, I was just like, yo, bro, I'm not disrespecting my family. Everybody got to go through their whatever. But I was like, yo, I don't want that life no more. Like, I don't want to lose. So I started looking at power, egos. A lot of dudes fail because of their ego. You know, they can't be the two-man. They can't serve nobody else, you know, and then money. You know what I'm saying? I just saw this people would just get money. Like, I grew up in Motown. So these young dudes who become great musicians and end up smoking crack or cocaine and just losing their mind. You look at Marvin Gaye, you know, Al Green, you know, the light he had, Sam Cooke, like some of the most talented people, Michael Jackson even, Whitney Houston. And I just started realizing, like, yo, if you don't deal with your demons, they ain't going nowhere. They not gonna stay in the closet. And so I was like, yo, E, you gotta discipline yourself. I started looking at Mother Teresa, Gandhi, and I was like, yo, bro, Gandhi would go fast from sex, and he was married. He would fast from talking. You know, I just started watching these great people and was like, yo, these people fast, and not about fasting. Like, that's not the piece, but they were very disciplined people, and they would not allow their exterior world to dominate or destroy their internal world. I just like, yo, I want to get to a place where I can control me. My family members have grown. I lost an uncle who cirrhosis of the liver, brilliant man, but just drinking. And I was like, yo, I do not want to. My father was a substance abuser for years. I was like, yo, I don't want a life where something else is controlling me. You know, like real, when I left home and said, I don't want to be controlled no more. Like, I meant that. Like, I don't want nothing to control me but me. And so I got to put myself under extreme discipline to make sure I'm free. So when people see me, you get up at 3, you don't drink, you don't smoke. I'm not doing that because I think I'm better than nobody else, or I think you're going to go to hell because you have a drink. I want to control, I want freedom. And for me, disciplining myself means more freedom. And the less you discipline yourself, people who, I told my son the other day, I was like, yo, son, I don't want you to have fun. I just seen the history of people who just have fun. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year. They're the people who
Thursday night, Friday night.
Oh man, every night. Yeah. They're the people who end up in their 20s having a great deal of fun, but in their 40s and 50s, they working for somebody. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with cleaning toilets, but they're doing something they don't want to do for the rest of their life, and they can't retire because they played so much. You know, so for me, I just look at Venus and Serena, Michael Jackson, when he used to like 5 and 6 just dancing all night. I just think the more a man disciplines himself, the greater. It don't mean it's gonna happen, but the greater the probability that he has this sense of freedom. And I will say this. The one thing I enjoy is that now where I am, this don't mean I'm going to be 20, 30, 40. I never knew I would be who I am. But I'm grateful that I disciplined myself the way I did, because some of the issues I could have as one of the top motivational speakers in the world, I don't have those issues. And let me tell you something. I'm around more temptations now than I have ever been in my life. And we're not just talking about women. We talk about opportunities. We talk about power. We talking about, bro, I got a call, and I won't say names because I know you know how you are, but I got a call this week from 2 or 3 people that top in their industries. And it's just like, yo, the people I coach and the people so I'm grateful that I'm disciplined, because I could see if I wasn't disciplined with the exposure that I had around the world, I could get myself in a lot of trouble right now if I wasn't.
Is it something? Let me ask you this. So is it something now that it's just routine, the discipline, or do you still have to have it in your conscious mind?
I'm still a man every day.
Yeah.
I gotta wake up in the morning. I am not past still being a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, no.
You feel me? Like, I'm not robot where I get up every day, and now I've gotten to a point where women are not attracted to me. With certain personalities, I'm not there, bro. I'm not there where I see chicken and don't want to eat fried chicken. Right. I'm not there. I still like the way chicken tastes. Yeah. I don't have a vegan heart. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. I don't have a vegan mindset. Yeah. I just know that my wife got MS and I want to help her out. Yeah. But I don't see chicken and go, that's disgusting. Right. They're killing them. Some chicken was murdered. We should not kill chicken. I'm not on that. I'm on my wife should be eating fried food and she don't eat rotisserie chicken, you know. So no, I have to get up every day and it's a battle every single day to do right. So if you see ET cut somebody out on the street level, you know that I'm human and I had a bad day. But I figure if I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get through this routine, the probability of me not going off is greater. But it don't mean I'm not gonna have a bad day. It just means if I follow my routine.
What's up, MB?
So with you, family? What's up with everybody?
Yeah, I got one more video I'm gonna play. I wanted to say what's up to you. I'm just playing this for motivation, and this last one I want everybody to pay attention to, because if you ain't gonna stand up for yourself, then there ain't no reason for you to even be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time to take a stand. I got this last video, and then we're gonna hit the flow running, MB.
All right, got it.
Gotta stand up.
Yeah, while you doing that, my mentor, he was just on the live right now, and he was telling people, he like, if y'all want to make money, and I'm here to train y'all on how to make money and how to get out y'all current situation. He go,
Right.
don't come ask for the information and don't use it. He go,
Exactly.
he said, I can't deal with those people no more. I got to deal with the people that's gonna wake up every day to try to move forward.
Right.
You know, and I know how long me and you been banging. We just went to sleep. Matter of fact,
Bro, I
you
ain't
was
even
up.
been to sleep. I ain't even been to sleep. I was finna tell you, I've been up.
I was just getting ready to say, and I know you got up. I mean, you was up when I went to sleep.
Remember, I was cooking pancakes when you got off.
That's why I had to go to sleep, because I was dreaming of them pancakes. Yeah, come on, let's get to it. They need this motivation, man. They
Yeah,
need this
we'll get to this
motivation.
last video, and then we'll get straight to the minor account.
All right, come on.
Here we go, right here. Got to save yourself. The last video, and then we're gonna get straight to the business.
Wait, I can give you this $100,000, or I can teach you how to make this every single month. You see, this is exactly what I made in
All night.
my business from one income stream just in the past 30 days. And what I do can be done from anywhere in the world, and the people.
It's your turn. There's nothing wrong. You don't owe nobody nothing. It's your turn. You shouldn't feel guilty. It's your turn. It's your time. You bless everybody else. You set everybody else for success. You compromise you for them, and look where you are. It's time for you. And don't you know that the best thing you could do for them is to be the best version of you? Don't you understand that you're not helping them by not being the best version of you? The only way you're really gonna bless them is to be the best you can be. So here's my last one. Here's my last one. So I told you the who and why. This is important. This is important, guys. This is important. I need when you leave this room, pray for. You know what to do. You know who you need to be. Now you need to pray for the drive to get done. So my boy told me, yeah, he's the right person. He got the right plan. He with the right company. Well, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. And I said, here's what I need you to do. Apparently, you don't have the discipline. What you're supposed to do. I want you to pay my daughter, who's 21 years old in college, who's one of my coaches in my extreme execution program. I want you to pay your niece $1,000, $1,500 a month to help you do what you're supposed to do. The one who you were in the hospital and you held her hand in the womb. And now she's a senior in college and you don't even have your GED yet. You let her pass. So the reason I want her to coach you is because I want you to feel the sting every time she coaches you that you're not where you're supposed to be. I said, you don't have your GED. When she was born, you could have just went to school with her and be finished by now. No, if you just would have went to school with her, like one day you dropped her off, well, you should just went to school with her. You'd be a senior in college right now. No. This is the last one. You gotta find some of you have a problem. Like you the old standard car, right? The new cars are automatic. They got an automatic starter. You just hit the button. Like you don't even need a key no more. You just push the button and it starts on its own. Unfortunately, we weren't made just to start on our own. You gotta find your why, and your why is what's gonna start you. And so for a lot of you, you're not doing nothing because you don't have any purpose right now. You don't have a sense of purpose. You're not waking up for nobody. And I need you to get that engine. I need that drive because you know what to do. You're the right person to do it, but you just can't seem to get out of bed. You can't seem to do what you're supposed to do. Every time you come up against a trial or tribulation, you let it stop you. Like you don't have anybody from the South, Georgia, Alabama. Okay, so they're gonna relate to this. So they're hills. It's not a flat circle. It's not a flat land. The territory is not flat. So you got to go up a hill oftentimes. So if you got a 4-cylinder, it's going to be tough. When I first went to college, I had an Escort. And so when you hit those hills, you can feel the car like, if it's not a good car, some people can't even make it over the hill. But if you got an 8-cylinder or a 12-cylinder, it's like it's not even a hill. You put your foot on the gas and you go over. The problem with most of you are 4-cylinder. And when you hit trials and tribulations, you can't make it up the hill. I want to help you as I leave because people look at me and go, E, man, you passionate, you got going on. A little bit over 3 years ago, I got a call from my wife coming home from work. She said, sweetheart, I could hear the trepidation. I could hear it in her voice. I'm like, boo, what's up? What's going on? She's like, help. I said, help, what's wrong? You got in an accident? No, I'm lost. I said, lost? We live in Lansing. It's not even a freeway. She's like, no, I don't know where I am. I said, stop playing. She's like, no, I'm serious. I don't know where I am. I said, okay, do me a huge favor. Are you near a McDonald's? I'm just saying, McDonald's. There's 3 of them. And I would know where she was. Are you near me? She said, yup. I said, do you have a playhouse? She said, yup. I said, all right, you're on Martin Luther King. You're on the south side. Called my homegirl went to college with. It's like, yo, Didi couldn't. She didn't know where she was. She said she needs to go to the doctor immediately. All right. I'm like, good. You know what I'm saying? We've been dating since we were 16 years old. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like we kids together. This is just a little quick boy. You know what I'm saying? Boom. We'll take her to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Praise God. I'm #1 motivation speaker in the world. So I get different types of health care. No, you listen to me very closely. The reason why you got to be the best in the world because they treat you differently when you're not. The reason why you have to be your best version because if you're not your best version, they treat you differently. I call my homegirl who works at the hospital. She's a physician. She calls somebody. We go sit down. They say, look, we on the weekend go get an MRI. I'm like, bet. We go get an MRI. They call us on the morning. Listen to me. You think I'm playing? When you're not your best version and you're not multiplying and having dominion, you got different kind of health care. Look, my wife, okay, so we go to the hospital. I know something wrong because we sit in the room and it takes 40 minutes for them to come in. So I'm like, okay, usually it take a long time because they're trying to think of, like, how are we going to break the news to you? So they cut the lights off. You got a screen like this. They show her brain, the image of her brain, and they take the little laser boy and put it up on the, and when I look at it, you see like 7 little spots on her brain. So I ain't no doctor. I told you I got a GED. I ain't brilliant, but I ain't dumb. I know those spots ain't supposed to be there. So I'm talking to the doctor. They going roundabout. I'm like, look, man, just, what I'm saying? Just keep it on with you. What is this? She's like, well, we don't know if it's cancerous, but we believe that it's MS. It's multiple sclerosis. And I was like, all right, what is that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. I'm like, what is it? Is she going to die? That's the first thing. Real, like, you don't know. Like, that's the first thing. I'm like, is she going to die? It was like, no, it's chronic. She's going to live with it forever. I'm like, what? Well, see, it's here, but if it get on her spine, and she's not going to be able to walk. She could possibly not see. Like, we going over all her. I'm like, all right, bet. We leave the hospital. My wife is looking at me in the hospital. My girl don't cry. The doctor asked her, like, yo, you straight? My wife, she don't move. The doctor's like, okay, good. Now, you're going to have to take off work for about 3 or 4 months because we're going to have to do some testing. And my girl started, she hit a tear drop. The doctor was like, whoa, I just told you you had MS, you didn't cry. I just told you you're going to have to take off work. You crying. You didn't have insurance? He was like, yeah, we got insurance. But my wife's job is like her identity. So we get home, we sit down and talk. I call Moni like she got MS, Moni. I know about MS because her best friend in college got it, and she in a wheelchair. Came one of her arms. She has slurred. So I'm like, all right, my wife ain't there yet. So let me find out what to do. I started doing all my homework. Homework says the only thing that they know causes it is stress. So I might have been like the number 10 motivational speaker at that time. Number 5, your boy going to a hyperdrive. I started studying. My wife going to work again. She coming home stressed out. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to quit. She's like, well, I don't mind quitting, but do you got enough money? Like, you got enough money for me to quit? I'm like, you know I got enough money. She's like, no, I'm not talking about for a year or two. I'm talking about for the next 30 years. I was like, ooh, how much we spend every month? I said, I don't know. She's like, 5,000. I said, okay, 5,000 times 12. Okay, good. Times 30 was 1.8 million. I went from the number 10, number 5 to number 1 motivational speaker in the world. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I started getting on stage and realizing, like, yo, people's like, yo, E, why you just went to a whole other level? I'm not speaking no more to entertain. I'm not speaking to help people. I'm speaking so my girl never have to go back to work again. I'm speaking so that the MS don't kill her. I got a different drive. I got a different why. I got to make this $1.8 million so my girl can quit for the rest of her life. I'm taking all gigs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. And the
Let's go, Eric.
This room, you don't have no drive. You ain't
got me with some drive right now.
You ain't got no reason for waking up in the morning. You ain't got no reason for pushing past that pain.
Say it.
You have no reason. You better find one before you get out of here today.
Oh, mama.
Man.
That's why we here.
I'm telling you, I saw my girl.
Man, he got me on fire. And I heard this out the side of my ear, bro.
Take a shower and she had no energy. So we started changing medication. We started changing diets. We started changing everything. And I noticed she started getting better. But I noticed in Michigan in the winter, I noticed that her body would respond well in the winter because there was no sun. It wasn't just cold, no sun. And MS is a vitamin D deficiency. So she quit her job. I put the money to the side, got the insurance just in case I died. She could continue to live the lifestyle that she living. And then we took it to the next level. People was like, yo, E, you number 1 now. Bro, you still going stupid crazy. You putting out more content. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, I got one more move to make. They're like, what's that move? I said, I got to move to California. I got to get a winter house in San Diego. They said, San Diego? You know how expensive San Diego is? I said, it's expensive. Expensive? Nothing expensive when you want to see your wife live another 30, 40 years. There's no such thing of expensive when you're trying to... Somebody said, why San Diego? You know, you can move to other places that got sun. I said, she can't take extreme heat. San Diego, it's 78 degrees. Oh, I got to get it to San Diego. I could take some shortcuts, but you don't take shortcuts for the person who was there with you when you were homeless. You don't take shortcuts to the person that was hiding you in their mama's house and feeding you in the winter months because she didn't want you out in the cold. You don't take shortcuts for the person that made you go to college. You don't take shortcuts for the person that was able to get the first house in her name because your credit was shot. You don't take the shortcut with somebody that had your 2 kids and was on the hospital bed, could have died having your baby. You don't take a shortcut for people you love. You rise to the level and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna say it again. You don't take shortcuts. You find. They told me how much the house in California cost. Okay, let's go. It's all good. We'll call it our second property and do it through the company. It's all good. They said, Eric, the house gonna cost like $11,000 a month. Like, it's all good. End up getting a contract with a school district in California for that amount. Somebody said, how you get that contract? My wife got to move to California, so I'm getting on the phone, making phone calls, praying, writing books, doing whatever I can to open up another door to make sure that house get paid for every year. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You better go inside. You still looking outside for the stuff that's already inside. You still looking for someone to save you when you already your superhero. You looking for some information from somebody when you already got what you need in your head.
In your head already.
Up and be the best version of you. So say with me, I can. Come on, I can. I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I
I
must.
will.
Must.
All right, so this
I must.
because you don't understand what it means.
I hope the people
can.
in the chat are saying it with us.
I got what it takes.
Yes.
I have the ability to do it. I got what it takes to get a PhD. No. I'm not. I'm academically. I'm not there. I'm not. I am average skilled, but I'm phenomenally willed. I got what it takes. I got average skill, but I got phenomenal. I can. I have the ability to do it. I will. Somebody count on me. I will. I have the willpower to make it happen. I must. My wife needs me. I must. My son needs me. I must. My daughter needs me. So I went to Michigan State University. When my son graduated, he was able to put on the application that his father went to Michigan State University. Nepotism. And he got in. He was a part of the basketball program for 4 years. He got an Elite 8 ring and a Final 4 ring and the jacket. My daughter, he graduated 3 years ago. My daughter, when it was time for college, like, Dad, where I'm gonna go? Like, Daddy already made a path for you. I must. I didn't do what my father did and drop out, and then I dropped out. I didn't do what my grandfather did, drop out, and then I dropped out. I will make a way for my kids. Guess what? They don't even know what FAFSA is. They don't know what a loan is. Why? Because I put $200,000 aside cash for both of them and paid for them to go to school. I must. It's not an option. And the reason why some of you are not where you're supposed to be, you've given yourself an option. You've given yourself an out. You've given yourself an excuse. You've given yourself room not to do it. But you have what it takes to come on. I can. Come on, say it a little sassy. I can.
I can.
I can.
I can.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
I must.
I want you to think about that loved one. I must.
I
I
must.
must.
I will not leave them to do it themselves. I must. I will not leave them handicapped. I must.
I must.
I will not leave my wife in a wheelchair. Not on my watch. She will not get in the wheelchair. She will not lose her sight on my watch. She will not be able to walk. Not on my watch. You will go to Cali. You will live in that house. You will get a pool. You will learn how to swim. You will be in the sun in the wintertime. You will live your best life. Not on my watch. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself of some stuff that has happened on your watch. You have allowed some stuff to happen on your watch that should have never happened on your watch. Now you got the right information. You leave this place.
That's why we're here.
Hey, he said you got the right information.
Your best version.
That's why we're here.
Somebody is counting on you. Final time, I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
Stand to your feet. I can.
I can.
Give me some energy. I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
Come on, I can. Come on, I will. I must. I can. I will. I must. I can. I will. I must. Give yourself a hand. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's your boy E.T. Make your next move your best move and make the rest of your life the best of your life. I'll see you on the top. Let's go.
Let's go, y'all. Because we got to make our next move our best move. And that's why we're here. Because ain't everybody here, ain't nobody gave up. Everybody's still here. I had to give y'all that this morning. A little motivational speaking. You know, that helps. That go a long way. They'll take some of the like when we do the call in right there, that she'll take some of the you know, that little fear out of your heart when you're scared to make that call and ask that question. You got to say you can, you will, and you must, because it's all on you. I can help you, like Money Boy said, we can lead you to water, you know, but we can't make you drink it. And this morning, That was right on time. You gotta save yourself. You gotta want it. I can want it for everybody, but if you don't want it as hard as I want it for you, it don't mean nothing. You gotta want it for yourself. You gotta change the way you see yourself. You can't say I don't know this, because you speaking that into existence. You gotta say I know, I can. You see what I'm saying? I will, I must. You got to. You got to keep pushing. You can't stop. Even when we get off here, you got to research yourself. All the info we give you, you got to take it for what it is, and then you got to go do your due diligence and break it down and get what you can get out of it, and then start to trying to do something with the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? We all got to stand up together. We can't just be one or two people trying to educate 30 and 40 people at one time. We all gotta we all gotta help educate each other. We all gotta stand up. We all gotta stand up and be accountable for our part. We gotta do it. We gotta play our part, our role. Everybody got a role. We gotta play it. That's why we here, because we like minded. So I'm gonna need everybody to stand up today. Today is the day we gonna take a stand, and we gonna research, and we gonna get what we need, and we gonna get it done, because you can, you will, and you must. Because if not, you're gonna be left behind. And if you want to be left behind, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Go look in the mirror. That's the person you gotta blame. That's the person you gotta blame. The little motivational speaking, I think that helped. That even helped me this morning. I ain't even been asleep, but it gave me energy. It just put something. It just put something in me. It struck a nerve and sent some electricity through the body. You just got to change the way you see yourself. And when you want to succeed, when you want to be successful, when you want to succeed, you gotta want it better than air. You gotta want it better than food. You gotta want it better than water. Remember what he said? Beyonce was working so hard, she went 3 days and forgot she hadn't ate nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because she was focused. She was in the zone. She was in the zone. She was feeding off of energy. So she was straight. And that's what we got to do. We got to feed off energy. We can't sleep. Those who don't have to be on the plantation, we got to be up. We can't sleep. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. And I know y'all tired of dreaming and have to wake up to a reality when the dream was sweeter than what you really living. When you gonna stand up? Because I can give you everything in the world, all the information in the world. But you gotta understand it. You gotta put it to use. You gotta put it to work. You gotta make it work for you. Remember this: what worked for me might not work for you, because we're in different states. So you got to take the initiative to figure out what it is. You got to read. You got to go online and look up the laws, the legislations, the codes. You have to take the initiative. You have to stand up. This is your life. You know what I'm saying? This is your out. See what I'm saying? You got to out. When you don't got to out, then you can't make excuses. But you
You
got
know,
to out. You have an out. You just got to put the effort. Go ahead, MB.
nah, I was just thinking about what you were saying. Then videos sparked up, even more energy within you, within me. Even though I woke up today feeling like, oh man, I'm a little tired. I didn't been banging on the beast. But just by hearing that, it sparks something in you and let you know, hey, remember what you're doing this for. What's your why? And it make you think about it. You gotta want this bad as you want to breathe. So it's no wasting time. There's no wasting time. There's no excuses no more. We got to put the excuses and throw them out the window.
Exactly.
Man, my coffee then got cold. I forgot about the coffee because of the motivation. I started, you know how you get so much energy, you start pasting, feeling like you got to do something right now when you know it's all about being patient and creating that momentum. So I'm over here looking around like I got to bang on the beast. And I forgot we are banging on the beast because
Right
we
now.
preparing ourselves. We not just preparing ourselves, but we preparing a lot of more people in our community all around the world. Some
Right.
people never heard of Eric Thomas. Some people never heard of Les Brown. Some people never heard of Midwest. Some people never heard of Money Boy. But now they have, it's all about what they gonna do. If they don't have the funds to do what they got to do right now, that's why we created business links. That's why we have that. That's why we have help. We help each other to get where we have to go. And if y'all listening to this video and you feeling like, hey, I want to do my paperwork, but I don't have the funds, still email us. Still email us. Still call in because guaranteed we have some type of business strategy, some type of plan, some type of action you can take to get you to where you have to go. It's all about reach one, teach one, not leaving nobody behind. That's why we moving forward every day.
Energy goes where energy flows. That's why the video did. That's why I did something to you because you was receiving that energy.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. And I felt his passion. I felt I felt like he was in the same position that we are in and he just moved forward. So once you feel like that and you feel like you can relate to somebody because they've been in that same position that you are in, there's no turning back. There's no backing down. There's no backing down.
No backing down. I mean, there's no need to. There's no need to. But y'all, we got y'all here for a second. Everybody take a time out to, to smash that thumbs up and ring that bell. Like, share, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the channel. And if you got any questions, you can call us right now live 414-666-2035. Coffee with Midwest. See, we don't get on here and go straight info because that's what they expect. So we have to get them what they looking for at the beginning. So y'all have to bear with us until we can get to the nugget.
To me, the whole video is the nugget. That
Yeah,
motivation, that gets you pumped, that gets you prepared, that gets you ready to take notes. So when more nuggets come, your mind is already focused. You already focused. You
yeah,
know, you clear, you ready.
real talk. I agree.
Like I always say, it's like going to school. You go to school for a couple of years, then you get a degree or you get your diploma. No matter what, you come out with something. So you come out feeling good.
Right,
Y'all learned about this information. We learned about this information. At the end of our road, we know what the end is, end results. So why not go through it? If you don't go through it, you'll never be able to have your end results and never be able to say if this was right or wrong for you because you never tried. You can't be afraid to fail. Fail to me is first attempt in learning. You know how many times we didn't bumped our head trying to get to where we have to go? But
I
that just
agree.
gave us, yeah, that just gave us more power, more will, because that just let us know that this information was real because somebody knew and somebody was trying to block it.
Correct.
And now they got us, at least they got us to call. So call in right now, 414 414-666-2035. At least y'all have us to call in and ask questions and be like, hey, how can I move forward? What do I have to do? Y'all learn about this stuff, and now it's all about the actions y'all take after that. After y'all take the action, and then y'all get plugged in with us, now it's all about building from there. What you gonna do after you get this information? It's all in the follow-up. So call in right now, 414-666-2035.
Don't drop the ball, make the call. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. You got to say it yourself. You can't worry about the next person and what you know. You got to say it yourself. You got to make that call. You got to get that question asked. You got to get that answer so you can go research and get your situation in order. Straight up, those motivated the shit out of me. I'm sitting here like I'm buzzing right now. I'm just looking around like, man, shit, what the fuck, you know? And he was right in a lot of things. He when he was saying his wife, you know, he couldn't make no excuse. You know, she had MS, so he couldn't make no excuse. So y'all got to think. A lot of us not dealing with illnesses and sicknesses. Our sicknesses is lack of knowledge. That's our illness. So we got to come forth and stand up when it's there for us. We got to reach out and get it. You know, it's not going to be put right in your hand. You gotta take the initiative. Somebody got to take the initiative.
Exactly.
I don't
Like
sleep. I'll sleep when I get what I need. Right now, I'm not where I really want to be, so I can't sleep. So I got to be up because I was always taught nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. And I'm tired of winning the lottery in the dream and wake up and have, you got to face reality, So it's on you. I got some stuff working for me, and you can have some stuff working for you. But if you don't take the initiative to at least make the call or try to get yourself situated, then the only person that you're hurting is yourself. So I know it's early. It's noon where I'm at, but it's probably still early to people because they was up late with us. A lot of people be up late with us. They don't go to sleep unless we go to sleep, or they don't see us on live. All right, MJ.
Yeah, they 100% all in, just like we 100% all in. That's what we need. We need individuals like that. We need the ones that's gonna be willing to think outside the box, step up to the plate, and bang on the beast. Who's really banging on the beast? Fighting against
Is it the
being
one?
tired, fighting against being
Right.
broke, fighting against
Mm-hmm.
not knowing the laws, fighting against just
Mm-hmm.
what's right.
Getting their cars took from them when they
The
in
repo
states.
man.
When they in the state where you can't take a car from a person unless they give it up, and they still take your stuff from you. Because you ain't got your shit in order. You got to get yourself in order.
Exactly.
Take control of that land. Take control of everything. So when they come up and they pull up and they pull right off, and you sit right there looking at them. Enjoy your day, officer. Have a nice day. You too as well. You ain't gave them no name or nothing because you know the game. It's a name game. You want to play the game or you want to go home?
Exactly. It's no more going back home. Everybody woke. Once you woke, you can't go back to sleep on this. It's moving forward. Oh man.
Now look at this. MAG. He said, I'm pumped. Let me put this up here, if you don't mind. He said, I'm pumped, focused, bro. But unfortunately, I'm on my way to a funeral. My condolences go out to your family, my brother.
For real.
I'll catch the tail end of this right after. So you got somebody going to bury their loved one, and they still banging on the beast. You see what I'm saying? That should show you something right there. He's going to bury a loved one, and he's still banging on the beast.
Man, that's just bringing up memories and
That's
thoughts.
that's dedication. That's loyalty. You know, he's not
That's
short.
down for the
He's not
cause.
shortchanging himself. You know it's an important situation, but he like I can get if I can get this information before I get to my destination, then I accomplished something this morning. It's all about accomplishing something, learning something new, getting an understanding, being able to reach one, being able to teach one. It's all good, and our condolences go out to your family. You know what I'm saying? I wish you would have said something sooner. We probably would have been able to do something, but we'll keep your family in our prayers, and y'all be safe, and we'll see you later. Be blessed. Exactly. Salute. That's real right there. But you got any questions, call in 414-666-2035. We right here, live and direct, Midwest in the morning. Y'all see us. We all out here. I haven't been asleep. Money Boy probably got about 2 hours or 3 hours of sleep at the most. And we right back at it. Because we know we got to get this information out to the people. You know what I'm saying? And what way to get up to some great motivational speaking to spark the morning. To go with the coffee. Oh man, I feel amazing.
I'm getting ready to open up some more of that good old coffee because my coffee hadn't got cold, so I had to warm it up, get some more fresh energy because I don't want to put nothing negative in my body, and just stay ready, stay banging. Like, you never know when that time is going to come that you're going to get that good phone call and be like, hey, if y'all didn't check out Midwest video about the RV, go check out the last video he just posted right before this one. Right before this one. You guys got to pay attention and listen. You never know when that moment is going to come. It can happen in the middle of the night. It can happen in the early wee morning. But if you're not ready, then you got to get ready. So we're preparing you guys. That's why we put up these videos. Because when we get that call, we going to be like, hey, 90 going north. 90 going north. And we want to see you at the finish line. We
And
want to see
everybody,
you there on side of us.
you got to tell them too. The only people that's gonna be able to get that number is the people that done emailed us.
See?
Because if you haven't emailed us or contacted us, then how do we know to send that email out to you when that 800 number come through? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready. Like he says, you gotta be ready. You gotta stay ready. You go to sleep, wake up out your sleep ready. Like that.
Okay.
That ready. Wake up out your sleep ready.
Okay, I was reading the comments. Um, how you say that name? Maddie said peace, but asked us to make sure we read that message. Email us, Maddie. And Lady E, email us. Email us no matter what. Even if you don't have your birth certificate yet. If you can email us and at least start talking to us on that other side, you'll know how to get your process done after you at least banging on the beach. So
But a
call
lot of
in.
people getting birth certificates and they don't understand that it's a certain thing have to be done to your birth certificate. So you really gonna be, if you got one, just hold on to it until you talk to us one on one, and then we'll let you know what you have to do because everybody's situation is different.
Exactly.
Man, this coffee is good as heck.
I'm supposed to actually make mine into a mocha because we have the mocha, we have the hot chocolate, we got the tea, we got the coffee.
Right.
And sometime I'll go straight coffee, and then sometime I'll go with the coffee and chocolate together and make that mocha. It all depends on how I want to feel that day. Because I used to be a chocolate drinker. I never used to drink coffee.
Right.
But now I guess I didn't got that taste, and it got me. I won't say hooked. I'm not this coffee. It doesn't give you the crash. Like if you don't drink it for a couple of days, like other coffee, it gives you a headache and make you feel like you need it. Not this coffee. It don't give you that.
Right.
So that's one of the good things that I love about this.
It's all good. It's all good, man. Eric got me feeling wonderful this morning.
I listen to Eric every morning. Every morning. When I jump in the shower, I put on him. I put on Les Brown. I put on some meditation music, and I don't try to put no distraction, nothing that's gonna distract me from thinking negative, nothing like that. I don't care. Like people always saying this ain't real. No matter, they might give you thumbs downs on the videos, that some people might leave negative comments. I don't let none of that get to me, because if this video's not for you, it's not for you. So I can't take a thumbs down and let it drain my energy. I can't let a negative comment drain my energy. I can't let somebody cutting me off in my car drain my energy. I take everything accepted for value and realize that I got to move forward, and everything is not for everybody.
Correct.
Oh, Lady E is not playing. I'm loving it. Exactly, Midwest just put all good, but that's what I'm talking about. If y'all got some questions, now is the time to call in. Now is to take action. Right now is your call to action. Call us 414-666-2035. Only question that's a bad question is a question that's not answered or not asked because it's stuck in your head. And that means only you gonna die with that question in your head. But a lot of people might be thinking that same exact question. How to get out the situation? How do I get my minor account? How do I get my trust fund? How do I do my UCC? How do I do this paperwork? Where do I go from here?
Right.
You know, because we were in that same position. A couple of times we went back to the drawing board.
You can say that again.
A couple of times, like, man, they keep slamming the door in my face. But if you don't have no some people don't have a fallback. Sometimes some people, this is all they have, 100% in. They don't have no help. Nobody else is helping them. So therefore, this is all they can do is move forward.
Right.
You know, fortunately for me, I have kids. So my kids, so it's up to me to provide this information for them, to take back my stuff, to leave my will, to do a trust for me and put them in it. So then they're taken care of. They grandkids, their kids gonna be taken care of.
Correct.
And then you want to have multiple streams of income, because if one is lagging, the other one should be able to pick it up.
Right.
But
But with this
some people,
situation, you already
yeah,
know.
this situation is perfect for that.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about running out of income or having to struggle or sacrifice, because once you do everything and you do it right, you just sit back and you live your life and you let everything else take care of itself. See, instead of sitting back, letting it take care of itself, we stress. We open that mail, we read that curse that's on that letter. And when you read that curse, then you get irritated because they just told you they finna cut your lights out, or this the final notice, or all the above. So now your body go into panic mode, and now you're trying to think of how you gonna come up with this, how you gonna come up with that to take care of this, to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Because those letters is nothing but a spell. They put a spell on you, and then you fall for it. The collectors, they call you. I had somebody call me. They said, now I speak to such and such and such and such a Midwest. I said, Max, who's calling? They said, yeah, this is something, such a collection agency. Um, we call them attempt to collect the debt. I said, well, yeah, this is him, because normally I wouldn't have said it was me. So when they said that, I wanted to test my knowledge with them. I wanted to play with them for a minute, just to see, what they was gonna say. So she was like, yeah, we calling because we bought an account from Spectrum that you owed, and we was calling to collect the debt. I said, you bought an account from Spectrum. I said, well, who is you? She said, well, we such and such and such and such. I said, well, I haven't conducted no business with you. I haven't talked to you. I don't know you. I haven't signed any contracts with you. So how do I owe you anything? She said, well, we bought the account from Spectrum, and now it's our obligations to collect the debt. I said, well, if I owe the Spectrum and you bought the account, then you paid my bill. I said, I appreciate that. But until you can send me a wet signature contract, I'm not paying anything. And you have a nice Thanksgiving. And I haven't heard anything from her. Because first of all, she messed up when she told me that they bought the account from Spectrum. Well, then my debt has been taken care of already, because I had a contract with Spectrum, not the collecting agency that bought the debt for pennies on the dollar. Now they call and harass you, and you sit up and trying to figure out where they get your number from and who these people is. You like, man, how the fuck they keep calling me? How they get my number? I changed my number 5 or 6 times and they keep calling me. You know what I'm saying? You got to put those people in their place. You gotta let them know. I haven't did any business with you. I don't know who you are. You could be a scam artist or anything. You telling me that this, that, and the other. I don't remember signing no contracts with you. You know what I'm saying? Can you please stop calling my phone? And you have a nice day. Point blank.
But you say, have a nice day.
Have a nice day. No, I don't I stay in honor. I don't be rude. I don't be mean. I speak instead of letting them speak and put a spell on me and telling me this, that, and the other. No, you gonna listen to me because you called me. So evidently you wanted to hear me. I didn't call you. So when you call me, I'm gonna speak. I'm not gonna let you speak. I'm gonna control the conversation. I'm gonna control the call. And when I got through with it, you have a nice day. Have a good Thanksgiving. And I hung up. I said, I'm glad they paid Spectrum for me. I got it on tape. I recorded. Yeah, I owe the Spectrum, not y'all.
He said, I owe. You don't owe no one. We owe no one.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. They say I owe this. They say I owe the Spectrum. So who the fuck is CVN and FNVC and all these other people that be calling the folks talking about we're gonna put a lien and garnish your check because you owe us money? Like, hold on, brother. I don't even know you. You calling me? Sometimes they wake you up, and sometimes they catch you right before you finna go to sleep. To irritate you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have a good night. But when you guys learn how to let them know that you haven't did business with them and signed any contracts with them, you don't owe them anything. They'll leave you alone. They'll stop calling. They'll stop harassing you and all that.
Ooh, this is hot right now.
Yeah,
This
man.
coffee.
So y'all need to call in right now with any questions. 414-666-2035. Live and direct. Coffee with Midwest. Money Boy. This morning, we out here trying to get the info out to the people still. I haven't been sleeping. He ain't even really been sleep. I know
Back
you
at
ain't.
it.
I know you ain't because I can hear it in your voice.
Hey, that look, you see, that's why I got some more coffee. Like, hold on. We up. We up. Like, no matter what. My
Saying no
phone been
sleep.
ringing all night.
Emails all night. How many emails? Man, we got off alive and the phones was still ding, 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 ding.
That was at 2 in the morning when we was live. At 2 in the morning, people were still calling in.
Yep. Real talk. And that's what I like. People was up for that knowledge. Trying to educate themselves.
Now it's time to push.
Yeah.
You know, it's time to push. Push back.
Yeah.
It's just like if you was bullied all your life at school and you finally then grew up, and I ain't gonna say you didn't grew some things up under you, but now you done stepped up to the plate and like, hold on, I need it back. I need what's mine. I need everything that was due to me. I don't want nothing extra.
Not
I don't want to
necessarily
take.
that you grew some things up under you. It's just that it took you a little time to wake up. Now that you woke up, you got to get what's yours.
Yep, what's due to you.
Because we all was asleep. You could call me now and be like, man, Wes, yeah, now I know. But to call me 3 years ago and ask me that same question. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to answer no question the way I can answer it right now because I didn't know. So
This is a trip.
in the whole
This,
thing, we've been where everybody at.
yeah, we'd have been frustrated. We'd have been happy. We'd have been feeling like we'd have made to the end of the road. We didn't feel like we didn't have so many different reversals. We felt like we'd had so much success. And
Yeah.
now we just learn to ride the wave and go forward. Go forward. No matter what. As long as you're on the right frequency, you should always win.
Man, can you say that again, brother?
As long as you're on the right frequency, you should always win.
Real talk.
So people got to change that scarcity mindset. They got to change that loser mentality. They got to think about it like baseball. They give a baseball player millions of dollars for 3 out of 10. 3 hits out of 10? Come on now. To me, that's bad. But to the average world, that's a millionaire. 3 out of 10. So you got to try it. You got to try it and try it and try it because you never know when the success is going to actually happen for you.
Right.
The speed of how you do it is the speed in your mind of how fast do you want to be successful? How fast do you have to get your mortgage paid off? You know, how much, how fast do you got to get out of that situation because you want to help somebody that's homeless? Your kid might have a doctor bill and they tripping on your medical, so you need stuff to be paid off. This supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave. Well, be brave, people. Oh, man. That reminds me of a song I made. Man, Midwest, this coffee is so hot now that I just put that other one in here.
Yeah.
But it's good though. Those are emails that keep beeping on my phone. People are texting my other number. They emailing us,
That's
but
why
they
I always
afraid.
I always put your number up too, so they can
Exactly.
call me or you. You can call in at 916-304-8290 as well. Get your questions answered. So see, we both here.
And people, if y'all listening, y'all got to share this video. In order for this stuff right here to get out there, we have to share the videos. We have to share it with our friends, our family. We got to share it with those that are starting to wake up, even if they barely woke. Let them know, hey, check this out. This is what I'm into. This is what I found out. It might take 1 or 2 videos or 10 videos before they finally say, hey, you own to something. But guess what? You own to something. That's what it takes. One person to step outside the box, and one person can change millions of lives. Millions
Yep.
of lives. One person. It's 7 in here. That can be 7 times 1 million. That can be 7 million people in one day if all of us just step up to the plate. Boom. Do what we have to do. And then reach one, teach one. So call in. If y'all have any questions, if y'all have any fear, let us help you get over that fear. You know, call us 414-666-2035. If you trying to tell somebody about this information and they don't believe you, call in. Call in with them right on side of you. Let them hear you talk to us. Let you lead them to the water and let us drain them. I mean, not drain them, but let us give them some energy and let them see a little bit of proof. Because proof is in the pudding. Call in 916-304-8290. Get your questions answered. If you stare sharing it with somebody at the dinner table and they looking at you crazy, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call us. First show them a video, then call in. And be like, now ask them any question you want. That's how simple and easy it is. If you don't plug them into talking to us, then it's almost like you're talking to somebody that is speaking foreign language to you. Some people do not want to hear this, but they will if it's more than you listening to it and you can prove it to them by sharing. So call in, y'all. Get y'all answers. Um, get y'all questions answered. 414-666-2035. We here for the people.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we're not going nowhere.
Let me see.
Man, Eric Thomas got me going over here, bro.
I know. I still have to run outside. Remember what I was supposed to do this morning?
Yeah, I know what you got to do. All good. I'll be jumping off here in a second.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking at the screen, right?
Uh
With the 2 circles and the like, share, subscribe. It looked like a face. Like
huh.
we looking at him. I'm one eye and you the other eye. And the like, share, subscribe is coming out our mouth. Like, if you people not waking up,
Right.
do you not understand the words that's coming out my mouth?
foreign language to you. Some people do not want to hear.
This would it take. Most people have to wake up and listen to stuff like Eric Thomas, Midwest, Money Boy every morning to get stuff pumping, to get their blood going. You know? Because some people is afraid to step up to the greatness. Some people scared of the greatness that's within them. Believe me, because I was one of them. If y'all see me in person, I thought I was shy. I thought my personality was shy. But when it's about something that I love and I really feel deep about, oh man, it's no stopping me. And I really feel deep about this. I really feel deep and passionate about not being broke, about breaking that generational curse, about knowing who I am, about knowing where I'm going, about my children, about how are they going to be once I pass on. So in order for me to leave a legacy, something right, to build an empire for my family, for my daughters, for my sons, so when they pick the right person that they're going to be with, they already on the same frequency. I don't want nobody with my children that are not on the same path as my children. That's going to draw them away from what's right. And if they don't have things like this already in line, it's easy for the distraction to come. It's easy for the distraction.
Yes, it is.
Because we was distracted. We only can say that because we were distracted, y'all. We've been distracted for years, but we known about this stuff for years. A lot of people brushed it off. A lot of people laughed, or whenever we heard other people talking about it, we didn't believe it because we didn't do our own research. And that's what we're telling you guys. Once you hear us talking about this, do your research. If you have questions, you can call in. If you want to move on to the next level with your paperwork and the process, it's that simple. It's that simple. A lot of people said they don't have funds to do certain things. Well, we have business programs that we can help people with. Just by sharing a cup of coffee with other people, you can get funds put into your account every week. And it's all about building. It's all about building. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the greatness. Step up to the plate and let's move forward. Email us, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. We waiting on that email. If you don't get a quick response, it's because we get in thousands of emails. Thousands of emails. Thousands of people are waking up to this. You know, just because YouTube might say only a couple of people slid through here and watched it, it's because of the algorithm. Once you find the truth, we're worldwide. People call us every day. People have been calling us from Europe, London, Australia, Jamaica, Canada, United States, of course, and many more states, many more countries. So this stuff is not just a city thing. It's not just a state thing. This right here is a worldwide, global thing. So if you need that nice, good old passport and you ready to have the right to travel anywhere you want, call in 414-666-2038. Who is that yelling?
Y'all heard them? Any questions? Just call in.
Oh, that was 35. 414-666-2035.
We right here rocking and rolling.
MJ said she have a question. She's just trying to get off the road. Well, MJ, we need you to drive safe. So don't worry. You can get your question in, but we need you to drive safe because the weather is ugly out there. It's ugly out here in California. I don't know how it is in your city, but man, be safe.
They say y'all supposed to be getting snow up north.
Man, it's been ugly. It's really been hailing all the way in Oakland. I've been getting pictures and texts from my family members that are in the Bay Area.
Uh-huh.
They like, man, look at this. And so, be safe, MJ.
And anybody that was on last night, who we got information to about the minor account, I hope that worked for y'all. And if y'all need the information about the minor account, y'all gonna have to email us so you can get the information. So the information to withdraw funds from the minor account, just give me a call us or email us at mbteammos@gmail.com or moneyboyfilms@gmail.com. Or y'all can call in right now. Call in, receive a link, and then we can talk. Let's see. Yeah, the Go Money Boy email right there. It's his email address right there. Or y'all can call in to 916-304-8290 and get your questions answered. Let's get the lines going, people. Let's get the lines going. Let's get a couple callers in. Let's get some people in here. Or you can call right now, get any question answered. 414-666-2035. So, videos this morning, man. Just you never know what people might be going through. You know, so just to give people a little motivation, a little, because I look at this as a support system because we all come together, and if we're going through something, we got somebody to talk to. So that's why I like this, because I got a family. If I'm going through something, I can call. I got dozens of people I can call. They don't want to just know my business. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure I'm straight, because a lot of people want to just know what you're going through so they can spread your business all up and through the streets and stuff. But when you got a support system and people around you that care, and your foundation is strong, then you don't have to worry about things like that. So we got a solid foundation over here, and that's why a lot of things be working, because we speak a lot of stuff into existence. We do our research, we share the information, we keep it pushing. So if you want that nugget, you can call in 666-2035, or you can email me. Email me, get a link, we can talk, see where you at, point you in the right direction. That's all we're trying to do, is point people in the right direction. That's it. The right direction. Because with a lot of people got a lot of paperwork done, and they all over the place and don't really know, what they got and what they doing with what they got, where it go. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I need a caller right now. Can I get right now? right now. 414-666-2035.
Hey, Midwest, that's why I was saying this about the other companies. We can give, that's why I drop nuggets about other companies because no matter what, you still need a support system with all this. You can go to any company and get stuff done, but if you don't have a support system behind you, it's almost like useless. It's useless.
Yeah, you're right.
You know? So that's why no matter what, I say you got to have core values. You got to stick with the team that's going to be there for you 100%. Even when things are not working, they still there. When things are working perfect, we still here. Those are the type of people that you need to be with. One of my subs had called me, and he was asking me about a lot of different things. And at first, I was like, you know what? I can't do a whole lot of talking because I can talk till my face turn blue. Because I have so much information, I have so much knowledge that's stuck inside this head that a lot of people want to know about. So once we started talking, I'm like, man, I can't just sit here and do this all day. But then what I realized was everybody needed a support system, and at that time he was asking me for some support, just to actually talk on the phone, just to actually be there, not on no funny stuff, but as a brother from another mother.
Exactly.
So I fully understand what you were saying about that.
Now check this out. Just like how you said, not on that funny stuff. It's crazy. A person can't be themselves without somebody thinking that they on some funny stuff or gay or this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucked up this world is because a guy was telling me because I'm in a Chicago Bears group on Facebook and I stream the games a lot on Sundays for the people that the game don't come on in their area. And this guy he contacted me and he was telling me that I was a stand-up guy and he was like, I don't want you to think I'm on no funny stuff, but I just wanted to let you know you was a stand-up guy and I appreciate, what you do every week because you don't have to do it. You got a family and I see that, what I'm saying, you put your family first, you know, and I reached out to him and he was a vet and he was homeless, but he got himself together now. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy. Like you can't be yourself without thinking somebody think you being funny or you acting funny or something to that nature. Just like the Deontay Wilder said, like when we walk past each other, we mean mug each other, like we ready to fight. Like we can't even speak to each other like somebody did something to you. We gotta get that shit out of our blood. You gotta change that channel. Because if you still thinking like that, then you you in the wrong place. Because you gotta let all that go. The only person that you should be angry at is yourself. For lack of educating yourself. That's why I was in the same situation, and I'm still educating myself as I speak right now. Because I still do research. I was on a video with Moneyboy the other night, and we was talking, and he looked. He said, "Man, what you over there doing?" I said, "I got to flip over here because I got to do an RV update. So I gotta mute my mic right here and go over here and do this." And he was like, "Man, look at me and Wes. He over here working, and then he gotta mute the mic to go over there and work, and come back here and work some more to get the information out to the people." Now, how committed is that to trying to help someone and get the information out? Before the stream ends.
Exactly. We got to get this stuff out there.
So with that being said, man, call in with any questions. Like, share, subscribe. Everybody hit that like button. Smash that like button real fast. And if you ain't subscribed, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that bell. Double tap. Hit me up, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Y'all know what it is. But we need somebody, we need some callers to call in. I see 9 people watching. I need at least one call. I'm back, MB. And I'm back, people. Trying to get somebody to call in these last little 15 minutes. He stepped away as well. Get everybody to hit that like button. And y'all share that video with everybody y'all know. Try to get the information out to the people. I'm up every day trying to get it out to the people. Man, coffee gone. Couple minutes today and I'll be off of here. I appreciate the people that came through, the people that got the information, the people that emailed for the nuggets. You got to email for the nuggets because we can't put all the nuggets out there all the time. Some of it, it's not for here. It's for the other platform. Call in to see what they got going on and what they need, what questions they need answered. It can be any question. It don't have to even be about this. Like I say, we support each other. It's a support system. And everybody that got the link that came through, they already know that. So what's understood need not be explained.
And Midwest, I got another nugget. I just checked the email, right? I just
Right.
checked the email. All right, let's let that caller come through. Let the caller come through.
Let's see who we got here. Who we got here?
What's up? How you guys doing?
All right, and you? What's your name? Where you from?
This is Justin. Y'all already know me.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling it because you said you ain't got nobody to call in, so I got time now.
It's all good, man. That's cool, man. Somebody got to take the initiative.
Yeah. Like I said, pretty much just like everybody else trying to get this all figured out. And I was what you were saying about that bill, how it's already paid off. Like you were saying, they paid $10 for it. Then they saw it off and tried to give it back to you. I mean, I know that's wrong.
Right.
You actually did the right thing by getting that back, because like you just got done saying, that don't already been paid for it.
Right.
Yeah, all the stuff was right. Like you said, thanks for all the growing and all that. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure it out, because, like, money boy was saying, like, I want to leave something for my kids and my family, and everyone has to go through, what I had to go through in order to get to it, or, what I'm saying, we go up and down, both of y'all just been up there for the good.
Right.
Getting the motivation to see that you guys actually have to figure it out about giving me extra motivation or whatever.
Right.
I wake up and, go through the day, like, I know I got something to fight for, and, I'm getting, that belongs to me, so that's all I have to say, man. I really have a lot of questions for that call in.
Oh, man, I appreciate you calling in, brother.
No problem.
You have a good rest.
Everybody know. Hope you reach out and get more people as far as this membership is concerned, and the accounts and everything, because it's crazy. people who don't fight for they're supposed to get. Yeah, my bad.
Right. And ain't that's crazy? They'll take a penitentiary chance to do some other stuff, but they won't even stand up and fight when they see it's fraud, and then they struggling every day, and they struggling, and they won't even take the initiative to even just give it a look. You know? Oh no, I don't know, no, you guys are crazy. That don't exist. How would that? Correct.
I don't want to be better than one. I'm judgment at it, but as far as me, everybody has to read.
8 years. You hear that? 8 years, and people want to come in and get it in 2 days or a day. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you have to understand. Understand that if you don't read it, then you have to make them be like, oh.
Right, and then when you read it and when you hear somebody else speak on it, then you'll know if they speak in facts or not, because you didn't already took time to do your research.
For sure.
You know, and that's the whole thing. We don't want nobody to just take our word. We want you to take the information and go do your own research. You know what I'm saying?
They want you to do your work. They want you to do your work for them. And I try to tell them people that I'm trying to tell close to the island for like 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to come to you work for them. And I'm not going to do that. I want you to read for yourself and figure it out.
Right.
Sometimes not a lot. I think out of everywhere I go over, there's 2 people that I know personally actually are taking action.
Right.
And it's like, okay, they're very selective on who I relate to. I'm very proud of it, but you can't put everybody up, you know?
Yeah, you're right, because you know everybody, you know, and it be the ones you really want to know this, be the ones that be saying, you know, like this some bullshit.
Yeah, you know, I love that movie shit.
Man, trust me. I had people that told people that they was in cults and that they was being they got a spell on them and they been brainwashed, and oh man, you should hear the stories, man. Like people don't even talk to their moms, and I done had people get divorced, all type of shit, bro. Like for real, because you got to think about it. If you in the house with someone and you find this out and you believe this and this is the way you going, and then they see what you're doing and they don't believe in what you're doing, now it's conflict. Yeah.
They made it into a law.
Right.
But if you don't know the law and the statutes, those statutes aren't laws. Let me correct myself. You don't know their codes, then you're not going to know what to do for yourself.
Right.
And, you know, I challenge jurisdiction already. I wrote a 30-page brief on jurisdiction because it's kind of funny how they called me in for a jury duty thing while I was filing my fiduciary and doing all other stuff before I met you. And all of a sudden, they called in for the jury debate. And they cut me loose because I obviously I was right.
Right, because you know they ain't cut nobody loose. They'll lock you up if you miss that shit.
Yeah, for sure. But I knew what I was talking about as far as the jurisdictional purposes was concerned.
Right.
So yeah, they're trying to disproportionate or and try to make people honestly not believe what's going on is a lie. And it's not a lie. I know it's true. You know, I've been told that I'm crazy and I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, they're going to put me in jail. It's like, well, that's my name that I have on my account period. So I had a strategy and a plan. I was going to get that paperwork regardless, you know, and I knew that. And if a God's going to give me that paperwork and He freed me from bondage, so God's not going to let me come this far not to complete the mission. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I just feel like I'm on a mission right now to complete this. And I feel like I'm not even fighting for my wife is sick almost every other day, you know what I'm saying? And I work and everything. I'm not working right now, but don't worry, I'm dead. I'm not even around anybody. But, basically it's like, I'm fighting for her and I'm fighting for myself too because, I want to fight for her. It's something that I'm really enthusiastic about. And it's really sad that, like you just got done saying, I'm going to recap what you're saying, like people want to take chances to commit felonies for all the other shit they got going on, but they don't want to fight for this shit. This is real.
Right. Well, they won't have to worry about no felonies and all that shit.
I can hear you.
I said you correct. I say, well, when they do this, they won't have to worry about no felonies and shit, but they act like they scared to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it.
They don't want to. Well, hey, I just wanted to call in, man, just to touch base on what you were saying. But yeah, it's definitely true. It's definitely a real thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna go into this public venue. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay, it's all good then, brother. I appreciate you calling in, Justin.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Man, you see that, MB?
You know I do.
Man.
Everybody, they waking up, folks. They waking up. We're all waking up. It's all about you. We're here to share the information. Our vibe is our tribe.
Yeah, correct.
If you hanging around with the wrong people, you're not gonna get the correct information. You hang around with the right people, you get the right information.
That's what I was told. Yeah, but like you said, people want to go and take all these chances on other shit, but they don't want to stand up for themselves. Can we get somebody else to call in? We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes before the stream ends. The reason I stayed on so long is because I got up a little late. I came in here and started a little later than I attended because I had to get the kids out and then I was straightening up and stuff. And I looked up, I'm like, dang. I said, I'm supposed to be in here at 10:30.
Yeah. Believe me. That's why when you started going live and I heard the thing, I was in there, I was laying down, I was drinking my coffee, my first cup.
Yeah.
Right. Then I go, Midwest Live. Look, I jumped up. I got that energy, that Midwest energy. You feel me? I'm like, oh, I gotta get up. Let me wipe my face. Let me go in the bathroom. Let me sip on some more of this coffee and let me jump in.
Cause I jumped in the shower and just came right back in here.
See?
Cleaned up, jumped in the shower, and got back on. That's why I was late, because I was straightening up after I cooked the stuff. I just started straightening up the house. The kids got up like, man, you still up? I'm like, I said, don't let come to a sleeper but a dream. I said, what y'all dream about last night? They started laughing.
They probably didn't even remember it. Some people don't even remember they dream. But yeah, I'm loving this. This right here is what we need. This is why we do this. We don't do it for us. We do it for the people because we didn't got our nuggets and we get more nuggets, but it's all about leaving more nuggets for the people. It's been about 2 hours. Midwest been here banging on the beast nonstop. Email us at mvteammidwest@gmail.com. If y'all missed this live, any questions, y'all can call in 414-666-2035. And this live is a wrap. I hope y'all have a blessed day, a wonderful evening, and a good time banging on the beats. Stay amazing and stay Positive, people. Just stay positive. Don't worry. Fear is false evidence that appear real.
Peace.
So,
Everybody stay
peace.
safe, and we'll see you next time. We out.